Hey, 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 hey. What it do, what it do, what it do. This is your boy, once again, KC Boxing Network. And we are talking about the big fight that we're going to be having next month. And that's Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao versus Earl the Truth Spence Jr. Now, of course, you have a lot of pretty much naysayers and rumors and this and that and this and that, and everybody has their own opinion. But with Earl Spence, who is a humble type dude, he's one of them guys that I don't mess with you, don't mess with me. You mess with me, I will mess with you. And that's how it's supposed to be. All right? Now, one thing about Earl Spence, he is a different type of fighter now. Now, I know you heard this before. I know before you click off this video, but you need to hear the brother KQ out. Now, of course, Manny's a different type of fighter because he have a different type of mindset now. When we said this is Earl Spence 2.0, well, hell, it is. See, sometimes in life, we can have a different perspective after we go through something. You remember everybody laugh when I tell them about that alley joke? When the motherfucker told me get in that, go through that alley when it was a dead end. I said, hell no, kill me right here and start crying like a bitch. I ain't got no shame. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did that. Oh, yeah. But at the same time, I had to do some soul searching. I had to go back and think about that shit. Like, you know what? Why I put myself in that situation. All right? I did. Nobody else. I'm a man, and I take responsibility for my motherfucking actions. Hello. Now, Manny Pacquiao, Earl Spence Jr. Now, Earl Spence isn't focused at all on his 11-year age advantage that he have over the Pac-Man. Spence expects the same energy that Pac-Man that defeated Keith Thurman. That was like 2 years ago. To step into the ring, and that's in August, and that's on the 21st. Now, for their welterweight title fight, the unbeaten IBF WBC 147-pound champion doesn't think the longest layoff of Manny Pacquiao's celebrated career, or the fact that the Filipino legend will turn 43 later this year, will adversely affect his smaller, older opponent once their highly anticipated bout begins. Now, you have to understand, the 31-year-old Spence pointed to Pacquiao preserving his body during a televised press conference Sunday on their Fox Sports pay-per-view main event at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Now, listen to this, and this is quote unquote from the truth, Earl Spence. I just feel like, just because he's 42, about to turn 43, that doesn't mean nothing, cuz, he doesn't blow up in weight. Spence told Fox Sports, Heidi and Draw, like he don't get 20, 30 pounds out of weight. Or, he's not doing outside things like that, He don't distract him. I feel like, he's a boxer 24/7, all year round. So I feel like, that helps him also with his age and things like that. So that's why I feel like, he's basically going to be that same fighter. And you know what? Very smart young man. Very smart young man. Matter of fact, Jamel Charlo, you can take a good page out of that damn book. Because see, Earl Spence, He is speaking reality. He's not looking through Manny Pacquiao. Now, just because, like I say, he's younger, that don't mean shit. All right? That don't mean nothing. All right? Yes. I mean, sure, he's younger, but that doesn't mean anything. Look at Floyd. Now, Floyd is a undefeated veteran, retired, never smoked, never drank. If he did go out to clubs, he didn't drink. He had other people to drink for him. You know what I mean? He buy the liquor for everybody else. He has a wine collection in his house and he don't drink. Ain't that a bitch? But why he has it is why they call him Money Mayweather. Because, hey, just like him, he aged. And he aged well, just like wine, baby. So, therefore, Manny Pacquiao will not be looked through like Jamel looked through Montiel. You cannot underestimate your opponent. You cannot do that. Because once you do that, you might get a rude awakening. See, you don't know what charge. You don't know what fuse your opponent. The crowd might be on their feet cheering them on. Tell them, go for it. Get it. You know. Then you might have someone else telling Earl, go ahead, get it, whatever. Because remember, remember, we're not fighting in no damn Philippines or LA. We are not fighting in Texas. So, therefore, neither one of them both of them on an even playing field. So, this is coming from Earl Spence's perspective. Never look through your opponent. Always, goddamn it, always be on alert. Keep your head on a swivel. You fight your fight. Now, we have seen many fighters. We have seen many fighters that they have their own style but end up fighting their opponent's style. And their opponent did just what they set out to do. Draw him into your fight. Now, Earl Spence, and to his credit, he was in an accident. Then he took on Danny Garcia. No excuses. And before that fight, by his own admission, he was 75% ready to go. Now, that beautiful 75% was mind-boggling. It was like, wow. No rehab, no nurse, no nothing. Just old-fashioned exercise from an old-fashioned country boy. Now, many people say, hey, KQ, they not selling the fight. You don't have to. The fight is already sold. That's why they was suited up at the press conference. That's why they wasn't cursing each other out and acting a damn fool. All right? Them days over with. For some people, right, Jamal? Those days are over with. Your actions speak louder than your words. Yes, it worked when Floyd was doing it, yes. But this is the problem we have with the old people that want to talk about Joe Louis and all that other shit. Boxing changes. All right? Boxing change with time. Every decade, boxing is a new style. Every millennium, boxing is a new style. Now, I get it. Some people that's my age, now they might even be my age. I might be older than their ass. But you have to change with it if you like it or not. But then again, you got some people set in their ways. And I'm going to use my own mother. She's set in her ways and she like the old ways of thinking and doing things. And that's how some of these guys are today. They want to bring up the great Muhammad Ali every time and compare him to Deontay Wilder. I mean, come on, all right? They didn't have social media back then. They didn't have everything they have today. Yes, the money is plentiful. These guys are smarter than the boxers back then. I'm sorry. But no boxers back then still had that slave mentality. They just got enough money to go buy dinner, and that's it. They promoters, low down as they were, they took their hard-earned purses. Yes, they was aggressive. Yes, they was fighting 15 rounds. Yes, but all that has changed now. They got the three-point line in the NBA. And now they got the 12-round fight in boxing. So, I'm sorry. Sometimes you got to change with time, or you will get left behind. I am KQ, KC Boxing Network. If you like the content of this video, why don't you subscribe? Here's some more of this shit. I come on every day at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. I have a call-in show. And yes, that takes place at 10:30 a.m. Central Time. I talk all week. And Saturday mornings, like this past Saturday, we had a fire-ass show. Now, it's your turn to do the talking on Saturday mornings. It's your time to ask the questions this Saturday morning. KQ, keep it straight up. I'll tell you in a minute. No, he wrong. I don't care if you LWC or not. If you're wrong, you're wrong. A man have to stand for something. A man has to stand on their principle. Doesn't matter, everybody in the room disagree with you. You're the only one thinking that way. Well, only a wuss will sit there and say, okay, y'all right. No, stand on your square. And that's why I made this platform, for anyone that disagrees with me or agree with me. Because we can't agree to disagree. That's what this network is for. I want to hear your naysayers. I want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear your argument. But I mean, I'm not going to be sitting up here arguing all 7 hours or 6 hours and all that shit. Hell no. I have a 2-hour show, and that's all I'm going to do. Now, I'm not going to be on here all day and all that shit. No, I don't rock like that. I have a life, all right? And I'm proud of my life. I have a life. But I'm going to give you some smoke with that life, all right? Now, once again, I'm KQKC. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe. Because on August the 21st, Earl Spence Jr. will bring out the big guns. You will see Earl Spence in a mode that you never seen him before. Like you got the free mode. Now you're going to get the pro mode from Earl Spence Jr. Then you got Manny Pacquiao. He said, and I quote, he feels like he's 21 all over again. So keep that same energy. Both of you all. Keep that same energy. Because this is a fight that you won't forget. This is a fight that will go in the record books. This is a fight that's leading up to a unification fight. So with that, have a blessed day. And I will see you on Monday at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. I got some smoke for your asses. So with that, shout out to the almighty LDBC. And also, shout out to all my supporters. I love you. Oh, yes, I love you. I have a core base of at least 110 people every day, and I love you for it. Ooh, I do. So, with that, I'm out of here. Peace and love, and I will see you tomorrow. All right, I'm out of here.